Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've been unmuted. Okay. Alrighty. Gotta use my handy dandy kissing potion from the 1970s that I still have and haven't run out of. Oh, chat. Three chat. Okay, let me open the chat. Frugal's in the house. Mumsy's in the house. Twisted Tea is in the house. Excellent. Copyright block. What? I haven't even, I'm just getting started. What, did that music from the intro? What, are you still here, Twisted Tea? Morning, happy early bird day. Oh, early bird day, as in before Thanksgiving? So we're going to talk today about Hannah. Now, what is her last name? She's from Hawaii. I put my notes like this. Welcome back, Frugal. Thank you, Christine. So Twisted Tea. Oh, in fact, let me bring my microphone closer. Move things around a little bit. All right. I hope Hannah Montana. No. There's a young woman. I think she's about 30. In fact, let me share. We'll do a search. Let me open up a page so that I can share it. She's from Hawaii. She went to LA. Mumsy, have you heard about it in the California news? Tab, share. All right. Is it share? There it is. It's sharing automatically. Oh, maybe they updated because people were saying, what is this? Why? You know, if a lot of people have come over here from StreamYard over to Streamlab, then maybe people were complaining and they actually fixed it where when you share, it automatically goes on the screen. Let's see what you guys are saying. You haven't heard very much about it. Okay. Hannah. K. There you go. Kobayashi. So what you've got here, this is Hannah Kobayashi. And I'll get into everything about her here, but this picture is from one of the last videos that were seen on November 11th at the airport. She was retrieving a bag. Apparently, I don't know if she's got the bag with her, but or maybe it's maybe when they said bag they meant backpack. But it's at the airport. So she's missing. She's been missing. Yeah, the last ping on her phone and all that was November 11th, 11/11. So it's kind of starting to pick up a little bit of steam. I've been following this, but I haven't had anything to say about it. But I thought Kobayashi Maru, I do not know who that is. Yes, her father was found dead the other day in LA. So we will get to that, Mumsy. Oh, Twisted Tea, you are still here. Okay, excellent. I was worried for you if you were still here or not. So let me give you the background of what happened. She, like I said, she lives she's from Hawaii. She's about 30 years old. She's a photographer. She had a gig lined up in New York. So she was flying on a trip to New York. She had planned this trip in advance of having broken up with her boyfriend. And so since I guess they had both purchased the tickets already, even though they were broke up, they were on the same flight together and both going to New York. She had given her mother, I believe, a list of her itinerary, and one page was even called a bucket list of things she wanted to do while she was in New York. She was all excited and everything to go. She was going to visit an aunt while she was there. But something happened in Los Angeles. She had a connecting flight. The ex-boyfriend continued on the flight and went to New York. And police have said he's not involved in any way. He's cooperating. Oh, it's a thing from Star Trek. Ah, it's the test that Captain Kirk beat that was supposed to be unbeatable. Sorry, you're a nerd. Hey, nerds are welcome. Don't worry about it at all. You know, it's called dendrites in our brain. We get one little dendrite of information over here, we get another little dendrite of information over here, and they come together and they go zzz. So you have this Star Trek dendrite that met together with Hannah, like that. It's okay. It's perfectly normal. So he continues on, right? The ex-boyfriend. She gets off the plane and does not get on her connecting flight. She stays in Los Angeles. Now, what gave some concern was that she was sending some very strange messages to her family. I'm not sure if it was her sister, but I mean, Grizzly True Crime is excellent. There's some people that are doing real deep dives into this case if you want all the specific details. All right. I just want to bring it to your attention. Maybe we can have some thoughts about it. All right. So that was on the 8th. November 8th was her flight. November 9th, November 10th. Let's see. Oh, November 9th, there was a Venmo, I guess. I don't have Venmo. I'm not that familiar with it. Other than the first time I'd ever heard of Venmo was the girl in Lake Tahoe, Kylie Rodney, her case. Was the first time I'd ever heard of Venmo. But I guess people can see your transactions. And I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a part of anything that other people can see your transactions. I don't know how that works, but apparently it's known that she made a Venmo payment to a guy named Jonathan Taylor. And there was, I guess on the Venmo, there was a hashtag Twin Flames. Now, apparently on her Instagram, she also does the hashtag Twin Flames. And then 2 days later, on 11/11 was her last Instagram post. She was at the Grove, which is an outdoor mall in the Los Angeles area. It's very upscale. Okay, a lot of luxury. I'm not sure if it's in Beverly Hills. If it's not in Beverly Hills, I think it's near Beverly Hills. All right. 11/11 happens to be Twin Flame Day. The post that she made on her Instagram on 11/11 at the Grove was that she was attending a tarot card signing by Christina Ricci. So go figure. I guess the actress is into tarot, and so she planned to go to. Well, I don't know if she planned, but she went to the event and posted on Instagram. Now, later there was somebody who was at the Grove who was at the Nike pop-up thing. It was I don't remember. It involved some celebrity with the Nike pop-up at the Grove, and he was just like, and in his footage of his video clip, we can see, and it has been identified as Hannah. All right. So that's her last known whereabouts. Let me see if I can see where the ping. Then her last ping was at the airport when she was retrieving that bag on her phone. Also now I don't know the times. Now someone else that does deep dives might have the times, so you can put in order like when she was at the Grove, when she was at the airport, and on 11/11, she was spotted at the metro. Okay, the train subway system is called the Metro in Los Angeles, and there is the Pico station, and she was spotted there with an unknown male, and she did not look well. Now, police have told family that they have this footage, but they won't show it to the family, apparently. Doesn't mean that they're covering anything up, but it could be. Or, I mean, maybe she looks so unwell that they don't want to scare the family by showing it to them. I don't know. That's odd. It's odd. So see, in the true crime community, whenever things are odd or not adding up, then we tend to want to get involved. And in this case, she's still missing. It's not a crime that like a murder that has happened already and we're trying to figure out who did it or whatever. There's still hope that she could be rescued, right? And from whatever's happening to her. So these odd messages. Oh, and I should, let's see. Okay, no, yeah, my chat is there. You guys are just enwrapped in what I'm saying, I guess. So in the messages to the family, she said she was scared. She mentioned that she had been stripped of her identity. She said she was tricked into giving away her money, that she didn't have her passport anymore. She couldn't fly or something. The entire, conversation can be found. In fact, I don't know, maybe if we go to images here. Well, here's some picture. I think that's her sister. Very beautiful young woman. I think this is her father. This is her father. He went out to. They were a bit estranged. Okay, they weren't close, and he was hoping to help find her and to rekindle their relationship. So he went out to LA. He was there, almost 2 weeks. And then he ends up dead. All right. I'm wondering if there's pictures of the text messages. Okay, so these and so first, Nike pop-up. Oh, let me see what this says, actually. Open image in new tab. Oh, that's small. His account got banned. Part 1. This is, you can, we're not going to read it, but this is a picture of the note that she gave her family before she left with her itinerary. Because I know what it looks like. I know what the picture of her at the pop-up looks like. I don't see it here. Let me see. Text messages. There you go. Hi, loves. I just finished a very intense spiritual awakening. I'm charging my phone and heading back to the airport to get to New York City. I might need some help getting there. It's a long story. I'll keep you posted. I think I still have my hotel room. Okay. And I think this is with her sister. And then her sister said, explain it to me so that I can try to be of help to you. And she wrote, I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. Now, some people are questioning her use of the word funds. I don't know if her family's brought that up or if people are just speculating. I think it could just be speculation. What kind of young woman uses the word funds? But unless her family said it, like, oh, she doesn't usually use the word funds, then I wouldn't put too much credit into that. Here and then and then here's some more in this one. I know you guys can't see it. That's why I'm reading it to you. I got hacked. Hacked by who? Stripped of my identity. I can't fly. Wait, what? How did you get to from Maui? Some weird shit, babe. Explain so I can try to help. Okay. This is the kind of stuff. That's why the family, and this was on the 11th. Okay, the day she was last seen. Let's see if you guys are saying nothing. Okay, no comments. So everybody's looking for her. And then on the 24th, so just a few days ago, Her father is found dead in a parking garage at LAX. The coroner is saying that he did it himself. It was ruled an accident, and then it was being said that he did it himself. So there's not no, and the police aren't going to release any more information. They've come out, released a little bit of information, and said we're not going to tell you anything else. So people are really concerned and worried whether or not he did something to himself. He was so if you believe he did do it himself, whatever was done, then it's like, oh, he's so distraught. He feels so guilty that he didn't keep up his relationship with her, and he's just distraught, so he just ended it. Other people are saying that he was so invested, even if he was depressed, that he wanted to find her, and that he would not have given up, and that especially families that are from Hawaii, that they tend to be very close-knit and do not give up on each other, apparently. Okay, this is what I'm hearing, that I'm bringing to you. So there's some people are raising questions. Did he get too close to the truth and somebody did something? Don't know. Unanswered questions. We have unanswered questions. Now, the twin flames thing. It is a spiritual belief that, like, when you were born or whatever, whenever you were created, that your soul was split into two bodies. And so it's very rare and special if you find your twin flame. All right. That's the idea of it. And she had been posting and talking about whatever, and involved in different groups or chat rooms or whatever about twin flames before she left. All right. So this was already kind of a thing. And then she ends up in LA. Did she meet someone who was claiming to be her twin flame, and then she found out it was all a scam? Is she being trafficked? Is there an outright cult? Is there something satanic? We don't know. Was she ever found dead? No, her father was found dead. Let's found. No, he was, but she's not. Ooh, 2 hours ago, her aunt responds to wild conspiracy theories. Okay, shall we take a look? If it's not behind a paywall. Newsweek? I don't know. There's a video. Let's not play that. We'll probably get a copyright. Might be able to read some of it. I don't know. I'm gonna be careful on my scrolling, because sometimes it's like when you're scrolling, you hit a certain point and then they pop up a paywall. An aunt of the missing photographer, Hannah Kobayashi, has denounced conspiracy theories surrounding her disappearance. Laurie Pigeon suggested that the theories contributed to her father's death on Sunday. She's 30. Hannah is 30. She'd flown from Maui to Hawaii, from Maui in Hawaii to Los Angeles on November 8th, and was due to continue on to New York to visit an aunt. However, she missed that flight and was seen in Los Angeles on November 11th. So there's the picture. Oh wait, let's be clear here. This surveillance, according to the caption, was on November 8th during the connecting flight time. Okay, not on the 11th. But they have footage of her on the 11th. Since her disappearance, amateur internet sleuths have suggested that she was abducted by a cult, that her father may have abducted her, or that she was trafficked by a Los Angeles gang. Yes, people are. And so I'm not suggesting any of these things, by the way. I am just discussing this because she is still missing. And so there is still hope. So the more people that are aware of her disappearance, maybe someone will catch a sighting of her, or maybe someone will find a piece of the puzzle. Okay. So we should talk about it. Quote, it's bullshit. It's such bullshit. Pigeon told the New York Post on Monday. If Ryan is looking at all this stuff, imagine that weighing on him. Oh, so she's saying if. All right. Anyway, Los Angeles police said that her father, 58, had been searching for his daughter at Los Angeles International Airport on Sunday, then jumped. Okay. I hadn't heard anything about the cause of death, that he jumped to his death from the airport's parking garage. And we know, just saying, that anybody who jumps from a parking garage could be pushed, right? Los Angeles County Medical Examiner said on Monday that his death was, and that he died from blunt force trauma to the head. Newsweek sought email comment from the police department on Wednesday. The aunt suggested that online conspiracy theories had broken her father's spirit. He broke, she told the Post. He died of a broken heart. We were tirelessly searching, and Ryan was a big, giant teddy bear. He's sensitive. Imagine looking in places like Skid Row, picturing his daughter being trafficked, not getting sleep. He just broke. Quote, it's people wanting more out of the story than that the world is cruel and evil, and a woman traveling alone can get taken in the blink of an eye. That's an interesting comment. People want more out of the story than that the world is cruel and evil. Okay, well, some of those stories are cruel and evil. So they don't necessarily cross each other out. They're not two separate things in my mind. Hannah was last seen in a Los Angeles mall, the Grove, on November 9th and November 10th. On November 11th, her family and friends received strange texts from her phone. One text received by a friend read, "Deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all my funds, and have had me on a mine F since Friday." Another text said, "I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved." Her aunt in New York received a text that read, "I just finished a very intense spiritual awakening." There was mention that in one of her texts to somebody that she said she wanted to go back to the Redwoods, where she had been in the Redwoods before, and she wanted to go to the Redwoods. Pigeon, the aunt, said the texts were likely not sent by her niece. She said Kobayashi, Hannah, loved photography and art and had not shown any signs of mental illness. Everything was normal, quote, until the 11th. We're the kind of family that if you F up, you ask for help. She wouldn't hide something. Let me just check your comments real quick. Okay, nothing new. Is that it? I guess that's it. Well, there you go. We have the latest 2 hours ago from the aunt. The tricked. Last Instagram, the twin flame. Oh, and 11/11 is known as Twin Flame Day. So if twin flame was a thing for her and she thought she had a twin flame that she had met, or that, she had contact, she had met someone through the internet or whatever and believed that they were her twin flame. Did she try to meet them? Did something happen? I don't know. I'm feeling that whole twin flame thing is maybe part of this, she's definitely into spiritualism, going to the tarot reading, tarot signing and things, and following twin flame stuff. So what are your thoughts? Any ideas? I've lived in Los Angeles, the greater Los Angeles area. Yeah, but you know what? It's not just LA. There's stuff everywhere. But that's what we know now, which isn't a whole lot, but just it's very suspect. And I wonder if the police know anything about the person that she was seen on the train with. Let's check where the Pico station is. LA Metro Pico station. Los Angeles Convention Center. Okay. Well, it depends on if it's daytime or if there's an event. So it's right next to the convention center and what is now called the Crypto.com Arena. It used to be called the Staples Arena. So all the skyscrapers are up here. Down here where it says Fashion District, that's more like fashion is like where they would sew clothes. So this here, it even says Skid Row right here. If we back out a little bit, here's the other highway. So, and then this is actually a river, but they put cement blanks. So it looks like a canal, but it was originally a river, but they've just cemented the river. Soho Warehouse. Apparently, it's a renovated factory kind of thing. So everything's very I don't want to say industrial, but like warehouses and big empty buildings and stuff like this. So a lot of film stuff would happen down here sometimes. So this area is kind of on the edge of all of this is like the bad stuff down here. You get, it even says downtown Los Angeles. So up here in Pershing Square, all of this area is skyscrapers. The Disney concert hall, I think it is somewhere in here. But this area is the skyscrapers. The convention center is here. So like if there's a concert scheduled or something going on, then of course in the daytime, this is going to be a very safe probably area. But just a couple blocks over this way, you start getting into the really bad area. Frugal says, I am sorry, but wild speculations on a situation like this and trying to draw conclusions based on flimsy data is just pointless. The girl is obviously in crisis, and that should be the extent of it. This is true, Frugal. That's why I'm not trying to say, oh, well, I think this happened or I think that happened. I don't know. But I think it's important that people keep their eyes open for her. If they're in the LA area, even if you're not in the LA area, honestly, just in case she was trafficked, I'm not saying she was, but if she was, she could have been trafficked to another area. So, even to a different state, even to a different country. So people should keep their eyes open for her, Oops. So I want to go back so we can see pictures of her. So this is her. This is Hannah. So I think we shouldn't forget. And there's so many missing people. Have another strange missing person, Mamsie said. So that's all I have really for tonight. Tomorrow will probably be a a movie game or something. Probably be game night tomorrow night. But I just wanted to bring awareness to this case in case you weren't aware of it. It is, if there's any information, another one that there was a young woman in Arizona. Well, she was traveling cross country in a car. She was driving and she went missing in Arizona. And I don't think anybody's ever found her either. And I found that one quite interesting. But if you have any case suggestions that you think need attention, am I prepared for Turkey Day? Okay, just a second. I'll transition. If you have any suggestions of a case that you want me to look at or bring attention to, please just put it in the comments, and I'll do my best. Hope she didn't go partying in Laos. Oh my gosh, I know. So in case you don't know what Frugal's referencing, there were some young travelers, tourists, I think they were backpackers, that ended up in Laos, which is right next to Cambodia. It's just north of Cambodia. And basically they had moonshine, okay? Locally made moonshine. And it was toxic, or would toxic be the word? It was like methanol poisoning, basically, is what it comes down to. And so there was 3 of them that died from it. So yeah, Frugal's getting a roasted duck and making whatever fixings I can find that will be similar to home. Well, that ought to be about perfect. So for me, yes, I have a turkey. And it's in the refrigerator. I bought it over the weekend so that it had enough days to thaw out. And it's been kept in the refrigerator, so which is turned up all the way. So it should be fine. There's 6 people dead in Laos. And all of them were in the same hostel that gives out free shots, as in drinking shots. Yeah. That's sad. It's sad that happened. But for Thanksgiving, I've got all the so Chani went to work Monday, Tuesday. Then today she had off. So Monday and Tuesday evenings, we spent time cleaning and decorating. Today we spent time doing more cleaning. Decorating's done, but also preparing vegetables. So like cutting the green beans, peeling and cutting the yams and potatoes. Yams/sweet potatoes, the orange ones. Potatoes, green beans, onions, cut celery, pumpkin. That's all the menu. So tomorrow we'll make a pumpkin pie. We could have made the pumpkin pie today, but didn't. I always, every year, I'm like, I need to make the pumpkin pie the day before, so I'm not like using up the oven. But maybe what I'll do is I'll make the pumpkin pie before it's time for the turkey. Because 30-40 minutes, maybe, well, about an hour, let's say an hour for the pumpkin pie. And then that way it's done and out and cooling while the turkey's in. Yes, I got the long beans and then we cut them up. Oh, dressing. Yeah, I cut up. So I got a large loaf of bread and I cut that into cubes. That's why we had the celery. So we're not going to put celery in the mashed potatoes. The celery is for the dressing. And I have 2 little cans of cranberry sauce. So that'll do us. I've got milk. I've got butter. I've got eggs. I thought so for appetizer, the only thing I'm doing is we'll do deviled eggs and celery sticks with peanut butter. And that's it. I'm not, a lot of year I'll do carrots, maybe with some ginger, and salad or something. I mean, I'll do a lot more, but this year cutting back, keeping it simple, getting the basics. So I've got marshmallows, I've got palm sugar instead of using brown sugar. We'll use palm sugar. I've got butter. Got milk for the mashed potatoes. Make gravy. I've got flour. I've got some chicken bouillon cubes, just in case, if I need it. And today we we got out all the wine glasses and serving things and cooking thing. The cooking, not pot, not tray, like a casserole dish or whatever, right? Getting all that stuff out, just giving them a quick wash because you get dusty in the cupboard if you haven't used them for a year. Same thing with the wine glasses. I mean, they were washed and put away, but a year, come on, let's give them a rinse, so we did all that today. But hey, for those of you still here, before you run away, let me mention that please do not forget that love transcends time and space. So wherever and whenever you're watching me right now, just know I love you. I do. My love can reach you wherever you are, and whenever you are watching this, it can. So I'm putting it out there to you. Yes. And yeah, tomorrow evening for me, I'll go live. If I still have guests, I'll tell them, hey, I'm going live. We're all going to be live. And or if everybody's gone, then I'll just get up here and stuff. You guys will be busy preparing your Thanksgiving while I'm done here in Cambodia. Mumsy found emojis. Oh, so update. I have reached 3,000 watch hours in the lifetime of my channel, not in the last 365 days. I'm still 2,147 or 2,200 and something watch hours in the last 365 days. So I have reached my 500 subscribers, but technically I still have to reach the 3,000 watch hours. I was like, why isn't it unlocking anything? And I was like, wait. Let me click on this option. And what is it for the last? Because if you look, it's like a flat line, all the other, years, and then there's spiky in this last year, right? So I thought, well, let me just see what happens if I do it just for the last 365 days. And then it dropped down to like 2,000 something. So that's all right, though. We're getting there. We're moving forward. Frugal, have a great evening and enjoy the turkey tomorrow. You enjoy your duck. It's still a bird. That's why you said happy bird day instead of turkey day. I'm on to you. Yeah, you can listen while you're preparing things. Congrats on the milestone. Thank you, Frugal. Thank you. So, and I've got I started a list of emojis. A peacock emoji, a roadrunner emoji, some kind of boom emoji, maybe some kind of dancing emoji, a cat emoji. If you see a cat, you could put an emoji in there. Oh, maybe, what's hard to find in the emojis is like a really good face palm. Maybe we can make some kind of face palm emoji. Ooh, I thought, what about if we had a cowbell? We need more cowbell, a cowbell emoji. We could have an amen emoji, some kind of special amen, maybe an angel. So different, I've been like thinking about different emojis. Oh, you don't eat turkey ever. Oh, okay. You're a duck or goose guy. Oh, that's all right. I eat duck and goose, but I mean, for me, Thanksgiving, gotta have turkey. Christmas too, usually. Even though Mumsy likes to have ham, but usually we would have turkey and ham, not either or for Christmas. Because our Christmas had like 20, 25 people, 30 people. My grandma and grandpa, their 5 kids. That's 7. Then spouses, right? That's 12 right there. Their kids and grandkids. So yeah, easily more than 2 dozen people. So a turkey and a ham were the thing. Yep. We had enough people to eat it all and still have sandwiches afterwards. Okay, well, I'll let you guys go for today. And thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you want to just have a break and have some fun tomorrow, join, I'll be around. And we'll just have to play it by ear and like I said, see if the party's still going on here. So that's it. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a happy Thanksgiving Day. Be thankful. Be thankful. Those were good times, Mumsy says. Absolutely. Good times. All right. Catch you later. Bye.